One of the common mistakes that I see people make is that a lot of times when you're trying to build a website and you want somebody to build a website for you, you're not aware, especially if you're not in this industry, in the marketing industry. You may not be aware of all the costs associated to building a website, and especially small business owners or individuals who are trying to offer a service or sell a product and want to build a website, do not realize that there are different components to that. So the first component is when you're gonna create a website, you need to buy the domain name, typically pretty cheap, as little as $14-12 per year, depending on the name of your website or what will be the name of your website. You also got to identify if that name is available. A lot of times people are like, oh, this is my business name and this is what I want my website to be named. Or like, when people look up my company, that they can find me. Well, if you have a somewhat generic name for your company of your or your business, it's gonna be harder to find your website that it's free to take and purchase that domain name. So a lot of times you gotta find other variations to the name of your company and obviously the website that you're gonna have. So assuming that you have identified a name that you like I wanna say churros.com. I like churros, so I'm gonna say churros.com. Assuming churros.com has not been taken already, which I'm pretty sure it's already taken, you take churros.com, and then the next step is gonna be identifying the content management system that you're gonna want to have, or the e-commerce management system. So a lot of you may be familiar with Shopify. Shopify, it's mainly e-commerce. The main thing that you can do there is sell products, services maybe, but typically products, or digital products, physical products. Services might be iffy, but you can find some websites that sell services through Shopify. Um, or you can use content management system like WordPress, where you're able to sell products, you're able to post content. Pretty much, you're able to do a lot of different things, and honestly, I prefer it because there's so many more functionalities that you don't necessarily have to pay for. Shopify can get really expensive when you start using all the different apps that they may have. WordPress is not the case. WordPress, you have a lot of free options, and then there are paid options as well, of course. But their free options are pretty great in terms of plugins and different programs that you can use uh, for your website. So once you identify, assuming let's say you're gonna go with WordPress, typically it's what we use. Um, then the next step is identifying how you want your website to look like. So there are plenty of templates out there that you can get and find to build a website. And a lot of times, people who are trying to build their own website specifically um, just give up on this part because the design part is really tricky. And there's a lot of building a website is not just putting something up online and like fine and it's done. No, like you want to create something where it leads people to take some sort of action, whether it's you want them to give you want them to give you their email, phone number, you want them to make a purchase. You want to make sure your website is optimized enough for you be able to make sales or get information from users. So once you identify a template of what you're trying to accomplish, then the next part is just building, designing, setting up, updating information, all of these things. All of this to say, my company, Legatux, purchased a smaller brand company named One Host. You can go to onehost.me right now, search for it, and then you're gonna see all the different web hosting services that we offer and the options that we have. Uh, the ability that people have when they buy a hosting service from us, depending what they're looking for, um, it's pretty great. We are able to really provide quality product, space, and the ability to have as much traffic, internet traffic, as you can think you may have. And so if you're someone who's like, hey, I think I'm gonna have a lot of traffic, I'm gonna need this web hosting, I need somebody to help me build it. We have developers, we have customer support, we have all the things you need through onehost.me. So if you're looking for web hosting services, if you're looking for a web development service, you need someone to design a website for you, send me a DM, send us an email to support at onehost.me, and we will help you. We'll take you through the process. We'll help you figure out what are the steps you need to take. And honestly, our services are pretty affordable, really great prices. So do not worry, because we're gonna help you. We're gonna make sure that you get all the things you need and have priority support as soon as you start working with us. So remember, onehost.me, and also don't forget to DM, because we're here to help you. And again, do not forget that building a website it's not just something you do once and forget about it. It's something you're going to consistently have to update. You're going to consistently need someone to help you make sure you're up to date with all the things that website needs. Like websites overall need a lot of different updates that you might not be even aware, because there's a lot of things happening in the back end. So all of that to say, if you need help, send me a DM, go to onehost.me. Happy to help. I look forward to hearing from you.